basically it was about chapter season 3 features and ideas. So we're gonna go over again, but this time it's more to do with the storyline. And this first bit that I'm going to talk about is ideas for the trailer. Now the trailer is going to start off with a flyby through Fortnite, maybe the old and new map, Apollo and Athena.
Athena.
And it's also a summer day. Then it also leads to one person where we don't know who that's going to be. One of the season, maybe the new season skins. And then he's talking to someone in the phone. And then, or someone's talking to someone in the phone where we don't kind of identify who the two are. But basically, they have super senses, so they can sense whenever there's a danger, like, thing. Talking on the phone saying that they've been transported to an island just from, say, like, season 5. The person on the other side gets super mad, but can't continue a call because this guy's senses go off. Then all of a sudden we see Chaos Agent from the season 3 map, and he's launched out a virus, basically. So as you can, are you there?
Yeah.
Summer failed. He set out a virus and he can't help that anymore. He's basically screwed up in this one.
Look at my level though.
I'm only 14 levels away.
You've got a chance of reaching level 200 this season though.
I know. The trailer can be the visitor. He's just made it on this island, the season 3 island again. So he's new. He's in like this headphone bit or connection to the other 7 or 6. Then his senses go off, something's happening. The visitor asks himself what's been going on with his life right now. Transporting to a new island, defeating a zero orb and all that, zero point, and what's to come next. Until that's when his senses go off. And then we're into the next scene where Chaos Agent has the same, I'm just going to call it Apollo 07 or something. It's a code name for like this virus that's the one that has corrupted Scratch, I mean, I think. So basically when he launches it, everyone evacuates, apart from the visitor. We basically get a little cut-to-cut fight scene with him and his being Chaos Agent in the next part. So that leads on to the chapter season 3 bit.
Hello?
Hi.
Good, in case I was gonna have a network error there. Open the door.
Right, so there's more cutscenes. Well, like cutscenes for maybe like trailers. This one's for like this virus weapon, like that you can actually use. Basically shows this team of people and they're going to see what this thing is. So all of a sudden it explodes. Then Chaos Agent in the trailer comes out of nowhere, basically. And then he's laughing with Sinister laugh.
I just built
then that ends. And it's in an alleyway. And it's called a proto-virus thing.
Every season had like a built animal or something. I think, yeah, next season might have a built house or something.
And then there's another cutscene where basically this one's to do with like, I'm making up my own cutscenes. There's going to be cutscenes in this game and also missions that you can do and like this story mode basically, where you can follow up the storyline and see what's going to happen. You check out a cutscene like every day and check.
That would be cool.
I think that's going to happen. Look, I see Illuminati. Where does it go? It's not behind the door. So I don't know where. It creeps me out. Heads! What a lucky.
You just got that as soon as it
Right, I'm
was
gonna
on
guess mine. I'll probably get wrong because I'm on luck.
Tails.
Let's just see.
Tails.
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 Yes! Yes! Finally guessed! Right on! So there's going to be a cutscene where the visitor says this. Well, this one in the trailer says, well, something to do with a cutscene says, but watch out for that. Believe it's not going to buff out or anything if this spreads. There's another cutscene where it's a corrupted version of Scratch. He's in this dream sequence. Shows that Chaos Agents kill loads of people basically. He doesn't care, so this is when Scratch knows he has to stop this virus from spreading or else until it's too late, basically.
But didn't the battle pass skins have something to do with the cutscenes though?
Aye. And then, just before the cutscene ends, it shows that corrupted Scratch is looking at himself in a mirror and sees his normal version of Scratch, which is actually him looking in the mirror for him. At the end of the season, there's going to be like Kevolution as a cure for like thing. Let's go to the concert stage actually. Find this chopper somewhere. Are you coming?
Yes, let me just finish off this house that I've been building. For no reason, just because I'm bored.
Unbound loudspeaker. With fire. Imagine if I had the option to that. So we do get a few still images of this Kevolution cure thing, but it also turns into like a Kevolution corrupted Scratch thing, a few still images of it, or how it made into process by Chaos Agent and the rest of his fake crew. It's also put into plan by the rest. How's Astro World? Look up! Oh my god! I swear to god, that's the backbling of my skin, basically. I want to get a cool epic cutscene where we jump into the water! Watch! Watch this!
Watch R.
Whee! Season 3. Now we're off.
No
I'm
one
done.
of them is dead.
So there'll be a cutscene where basically Chaos Agent breaks free from a coma that he's been in for a while. All the rest of the 7, but shown briefly. And then Chaos Agent, a corrupted version of him, goes on a killing spree. In Act 2. Another cutscene is
Let me guess, this is a season,
what Scratch sees
release
in the
season.
corruption zone. What would he see in the corruption zone is one of the cutscenes if you're lucky to unlock it. What would he see in the corruption zone?
Probably glitched out stuff and like,
Aye.
I would say Nick showing.
And then corrupted Scratch or corrupted visitor or corrupted chaos agent would jump off a roof or something from a building. Also shows the visitor stopping like these gang members of, well, later to be revealed, or one of them. Visitor stopping some evil people who have came here from the worlds collided. I have no idea. So it also shows him stopping it, and he's also wearing this new armour, but we can't identify that yet. He's wearing more of a white armour, more like Vendetta prototype-ish thing. It also shows the visitor can jump off buildings with like these grips and knee pads for teleportations and all that. We can also show him going through different worlds. That's actually classic idea.
That should be on the stage when
aye, and I'll be the member who. People are saying that this stadium here, guys, is where we're going to go back to the map, the old map. You can't break it, so that means.
Doesn't that look like a teleporter to you?
That's what people are saying. That's going to happen. This is going to be a teleporter, and it'll suck us in back to the old map. But this skin kind of proves it with the thing. And then there's one more cutscene where it shows the visitor fighting one of the people who he doesn't know, and ultimately defeats him. Well, doesn't defeat him, he knocks him out. He teleports away the person who he's fighting, and then corrupted chaos agent comes in, and then they both fight. If it's turn corrupted chaos agent.
Finally, Niall comes on as well. I'm gonna ask him for help with one of my challenges and if we can do in Team Rumble, because he would know the locations of the things and that, and he's a good chopper driver.
And then it's later to be revealed the mysterious cat and why he created. This is at the end of chapter 2 season 2. It's a made up cutscene that I made.
But who created the Fortnite map?
Well, we don't know. It basically shows that whoever created this virus before he made it, why did he decide to make it? Well, basically it's because Chaos Agent was away. All the Shadow and Ghost members went back to normal. He was still determined though, so he basically done this someone escaped. Another alternative character who's later to be revealed is actually corrupted Scratch. Well, or normal basically. So he's identified in that. And then it ends with a mysterious character entering a container, trying something on himself. Then he'll jump out one window, and then this leads on to Act 2. Then he starts to laugh. Okay, we'll talk about the summer physics basically. Say you're on top of a building. The sun can actually reflect on your character now. When you move, it shows a shadow, like a more visible shadow thing. And it may also show, like, say you had one with a selectable style.
I'm back.
Yeah. So say the sun was reflecting off the character's suit in the game, like the character's uniform. It would show the original style as their shadow. So that would be pretty creepy and cool. There's gonna be 3 different types of.
Up in the sky, that kind of looks like an octopus.
So for each weather type, there's going to be 3 of them. This is just a theory, guys. You can have sunny, no, a little bit sunny, sunnier, or sunniest, or like mild, warm, hot, or blasting warm, we don't know. And then they could have 7 types of weathers, like sunny, sun, rain, storm, fog and all that, you know, to make the game a little bit harder. Dynamic weather types in game. So they'll use it weird transitions just like this game has to offer. This game doesn't have rain in it though. And also make your character's uniform, you know, change the way it looks. Like if it gets damaged, it can like rip some off it. Like say he smashed his helmet, then the helmet would either come off or get smashed a little bit. You could be playing in for a long time in that one weather. Here's one thing. So I went over some modes that you could do. Like one where you had to get a daily objective before maybe a mysterious character. Or this could be one of the missions in the main story or a plot thing in a loading screen. The fight between the visitor and Revealum. His name's the Oppressor, basically. A very brief fight was shown. The visitor using his rift teleportation to teleport him away, and the Oppressor using his corruption zone powers. Basically explains how we got it.
So like is the Oppressor and all the visitors?
I'm not, well maybe, I don't know, I'm just making all this up. This isn't official, but I'm making all this up. A few still images of him showing an illusion of basically corrupted Scratch and everyone who's corrupted on his side and all that would be shown in one of the loading screens. And if you want to do side missions in like one of the mods in creative or something, they can either include major characters, major villains, major heroes, or just major miscellaneous or major features inside of them. Here's one that I really want. A side mission in you have to free yourself from what the visitor saw basically. You have to free yourself from that, leading on to the next part. Then there could also be one where you race a character or something. Here's some main missions. Well, some other missions you can do. Save people from one of the corruption people or something. Well, yeah. Need to help people who are stuck in a fight maybe. People who are needing help in burning or corrupted zone buildings for some reason. Turning this into a whole game. For some reason. Mate, these bots have great aim. Better than Jarvis, if I would say. Whoa, guys, have you seen this? It's like Fish Jarvis. That's really saying something. Liam, are you there?
Yeah.
You saw the aim of the bots you just sent. Oh my god, what?
I'm bored, that's
I'm not
why
even getting
I had
hit.
to summon them in. For practice, if we ever get into a game, it's good adding them Fortnite, to be honest.
Oh crap, they've damaged me. Whoa, okay, the bots are on a killing spree now. So the side missions are only if you want them, basically.
But you unlock like cool stuff in that.
Aye.
From the side missions.
Aye, like, but they would have their own game mode. It wouldn't be Battle Royale. It would be like, this mode I've told you about, like, you need to do a certain objective mode before a character gets to it. You can basically create some of your own. Wait a minute.
Basically like DC supervillain.
This triggers me. In all physical and emotional ways.
Oh, Jonesy, if you do not kill Jonesy. Jonesy, get out of my way, please, then. Jonesy, what are you doing mining in my village? Jonesy, you're disrespectful.
Jonesy is that disrespectful.
Why did you leave?
I didn't, I got killed. Here's one that I think they should add to make this possible. Every character has their own, like every skin in your locker has a corruption style. Every skin in your locker, apart from like the Eagles, have a corruption style. All the ones that are already corrupted, like Drift would have a corrupted one. The defaults might have a corrupted one.
That would look creepy.
I know. Or just
staring into their eyes.
The Christmas tree skin in general, a corruption one.
Yeah. To be honest, the Christmas tree skin is corrupted, literally. Too many people.
And in some loading screens, it will show corrupted characters for brief images.
Corrupted gingerbread, man. Corrupted ginger.
So you can go for corruption mode to normal mode with the simple press of one button.
Alt and F4.
Yeah,
No,
actually,
I'm joking.
maybe for PC.
Yeah, but that would shut their game down. I am your summoner. Why are you?
Okay, here's one feature that I really wanted. A new combat system for your characters and mods. Say you were playing Playground or something, or you were being against your pals. The challenges you would unlock you like skill points like other games. And then you could upgrade them to get upgrade to your characters. Punching skills, kicking skills and all that.
Dabbing skills, no I'm joking.
And the corruption powers, well, they're way different than normal powers basically. You have stronger kicks, punches, even a little charged blast would sound pretty cool.
And that's just the full, you're like this. I'm just gonna talk about a game today called Fortnite. Let's play Fortnite. And let's make up a cool story that will probably
Never
have a
happen.
chance of happening. For an alternate island, they might make it an alternate island or.
I want the one with
universe.
Jonesy. Where's Jonesy?
Fortnite, but everybody's Jonesy.
Where is Jonesy? I want Jonesy.
Jonesy ran away to his
Guys, go out and sharing here. That was basically me taking inspiration of other games because